Alright everyone, it is time for a room tour. I've been collecting since July 2015. This is everything I have up until December 2023. Well, not everything actually. I do have some stuff that's not in this room. Like the Prime 1 Linda Carter Wonder Woman and the Prime 1 Dark Knight Returns Batman, the original one. And a couple of other things, but all the main stuff is in this room. There we go. I had to move something out of the way. Left my chair and my footstools there for now until I get around to going underneath the garage shelves and I'll have to move them. But yeah, this is my room as it stands. As you can see, I have no room for anything, but I got 5 Hot Toys on payment plan. No thanks to Sideshow daily deals and Black Friday deals. And when I just see something I really wanted but I didn't want to pay full price for, and it goes on sale for 25% off and 35% off, and a few more Star Wars things on payment plan thanks to deals. But as you can see, I have no room, so gonna have to reorganize because I just can't say no to good deals, which I need to say no because I have no more room. But anyway, I'm going to dive deeper into everything. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put side-by-side view of my outdoor pictures of everything in this room, because the lighting in this room isn't that good. So I will attempt to post my outdoor pictures alongside every piece in here. I will try to hover on everything for at least 5 seconds, which probably won't work too long, but I will try my best anyway. So if this is the only part of the room tour you watch, that's okay, because now you've seen everything there is to see. Ooh, that looks horrible. There we go. The lights underneath the garage shelf don't play nice with my iPhone camera. So, yep. Well, you'll see them later. Alright, so let's get into the room tour. So here is my Marvel section. As I said, I will be doing outdoor photos alongside me showcasing my room, because I like my photos and I try to do something different this year. So I will start over here as I stand on my bed and try not to fall. We'll go in the back. I'll try to focus on each character for about 5 seconds. Let the photos pop up. I'm not going to be talking through the whole room tour because that's a lot of work. I got a lot of stuff here. And that is my Marvel shelf. I do have a big group shot of all of them, although I've gotten a few new ones since then, so I need to redo that next year, or technically this year, 2024. Here's my Star Wars shelf, almost complete. I have as you can see the shadows, I have another light on so I can see the people in the back. But if we go again, I'll use my outdoor photos, because those are better than this. And that is my Star Wars shelf. I got a few more on payment plan thanks to some Sideshow daily deals and Black Friday deals. Here is my Miscellaneous shelf right on the edge of my bed. Now, I only have outdoor pictures of the Mezco Wolverine there, so I'll flash those up on the screen. I haven't taken pictures of any of these McFarlane DC figures, and I forgot what company made this Black Widow, and I think that's a Marvel Legends or whatever Punisher that I got at my comic book store. But that Mezco Wolverine is so awesome. I'm probably going to put up more than one picture of him. But as I move up, more miscellaneous figures. If I can zoom out, there we go. We'll start at this end. Now, if I said before, this Deadpool is kind of, the black pleather I peeled it off myself because it was starting to flake off anyway. Still looks good without it. Unfortunately, the red part, as you can see there, is also coming undone. So there's not much time left. I can't really do any more dynamic poses with this figure anymore, sadly, till Deadpool 3 figure comes out. But anyway, moving on. My miscellaneous section of the room. There's a Michael Myers head. My spider shelf. One of my favorite shelves in my room. As we move on, we'll start with Stan Lee here. And work our way over. That was my Spider-Man shelf. There we go. Oh, well, obviously he's part of Venom, but and Spider-Man there. So that is my spider shelf. And now I have my miscellaneous movie / video game shelf, which goes over there. So let's go in and take a closer look. And that was my video game / movie shelves. And here is my overflow shelf. Figures I don't actually need, but I'm too lazy to sell them because I still like taking pictures of them. Especially Star-Lord. I just throw a jacket on them, throw the other head sculpt on them, and there I go. And Black Widow, Hawkeye, or Ronin actually. But yeah, don't want to get rid of these, so I just stuck them here. Either this, sell them, or put them in my closet. So I chose this. But anyway. Now this is the Infinity War Captain America head. I used to have the figure, but I sold it. But I rebought the head sculpt because I loved it. This is the Age of Ultron Captain America. Yep, that is my overflow Marvel shelf. And here's my Wonder Woman shelf. Now this Wonder Woman is a TB League body with a eBay sculpt because the Hot Toys sculpt skin tone did not match the body and it just annoyed me too much. These are the Hot Toys hands. You can see the skin tone from the hands and the body here don't match. So I've never actually taken pictures of it like this. The original Hot Toys body, the arm broke, this arm broke, that leg broke from trying to pose it because their bodies suck. And I know, you know, shouldn't play with your toys, but I don't give a crap. I didn't buy a statue, I bought a figure to pose and photograph. So, you know, it's my fault it broke and it's Hot Toys' fault they made a piece of crap body. So, I have no pictures of this. I do have pictures of the original version, which I'll throw up here anyway, because this armor is so cool. But anyway, moving on. That is my Wonder Woman shelf. There we go. And now we have my DC shelf. There's all the figures I have, and of course I'll do. This is very high up, and my light's glaring off of my phone, so I'm sorry if I don't get good focus. But that's why I'm doing my outdoor pictures next to them. Now, I had plans to get Cyborg, but by the time Cyborg released, I had no room for him. So, there's no plans to complete the Justice League, because I no longer have an interest in Cyborg. I've spent a lot of money on statues instead. Now, since I have that Batman mask and that Batman mask, I decided to use the unmasked Batman head for the Nightmare Batman. That way I can at least have that on display. And before I move on from this Batman and the Justice League Batman, I've put through a lot of dynamic poses, and their suits are starting to rip. Mostly that one's starting to rip though. I don't know if I can get close enough. Yeah, you can kind of see right there in the muscle. This one's still pretty good, but I'm just worried about it. So I'm not going to do any more dynamic poses with either of them, sadly. Of course, since Hot Toys is doing a 2.0 and N-Art's doing theirs, once I get a new one, I can do more dynamic poses with him and not care about breaking the suit, because I'll have backups. If I was rich, I would buy 2 of every figure, one for museum poses and one for dynamic poses. because I love taking pictures. If I didn't like taking pictures, I would not have all this stuff. Now this Sideshow Catwoman I bought off of someone on Facebook a couple of years ago. It's got a custom leather outfit, a TB League body. I debated on getting the head repainted, but it's just too much money. I'd rather spend the money on getting a new figure than getting a single head sculpt repainted. I don't mind spending $1,500 on a statue, but spending a couple of hundred to get a head repainted is apparently out of my league. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe when I stop buying new stuff, I can afford to get my old stuff redone. This is the Armory Batman from a long while ago. This is my first 1/6 scale figure I ever bought. Of course, I no longer have the Armory, but I still have Batman here. Next to him is the DX-19. I can't get rid of that because it's the first 6 scale figure I ever bought, so it'll always have a place in my collection even if I no longer care for the suit. Here's the in-art Joker. My arm's getting tired. Make sure I'm not stepping on anything. There we go. There's the Queen Studios Joker. Between this and in-art, the best Ledger Jokers. And this Joker I sprayed red blood on it to look like red paint on it to look like blood. It was either this or dump him under my bed for eternity, because this one's better in every way. So, just made it look like he went on a killing spree. I could have sold him, but again, too lazy, because I still like posing him. But the head sculpt, both head sculpts are awful. Don't look like Ledger at all compared to that and that. But yep, that is my DC shelf, top shelf. Do one more sweep around. Alrighty, time to move on. Now here is my favorite part of my collection, my 1/3 scale statues. If I can go back in time and not buy any Hot Toys figures and only buy statues, I would have a lot more of these. These are my absolute favorites. And we'll start with my 2 favorite things in my collection right here. This can't be beat. I did a group shot of these 2 outside, so I'll flash that up on the screen if I remember to. Oop, my finger's in the way of the camera. There we go. But yes, both of these are my favorite statues, or anything. My favorite collectibles in my collection right here. Well, the light's not good in here to see her face. which is why I said I will do my outdoor photos alongside this, so you can actually see it better than in here. My chair's in the way. I'm too lazy to move my chair. So I'm going to sit down in my chair and do this. Padlock Batman goes perfectly around my speaker stand. It's like he's guarding my speaker. And this Joker, my favorite Joker. Probably because of the battering in the eye and the simple base. Nothing complicated. Don't need complicated. And this Ivy. A lot of people say this Ivy looks better in person than in photos. I say she looks perfect in photos and in person. Just depends on the quality of the photos you're taking. This, excuse me, this Batman Hush was my favorite. But since I got him, and Prime One realized they didn't need to do polystone capes, he's become my least favorite in my collection. Because of that heavy cape. I think he's 75 pounds altogether, and I think half of that's in the cape. No, statues don't need to be that heavy. Well, I still love it though, the Hush. Gray and blue. I had gray and blue and then gray. But yep, that is my zoom out. 1/3 scale collection. Everything up here is my favorite. But these two are my favorite in my entire collection. Out of everything I have in this room. They're just so cool. Alright. And here we have my horror shelf with the Predator, Mezco Predator, Jason Myers Freddy. Then I have NECA, Jason Myers Freddy, Chucky, and Alien. And down here I have my Weta Lara Croft. And my favorite pieces in my collection. Absolutely incredible. Amazing detail. Has not leaned yet that I'm aware of. Hope I can enjoy it for a long time before it falls over due to gravity. But for now, it is awesome. The only reason why I have this shelf up here was for my light. But, you know, decided to throw some figures up there. I could lower this shelf a little bit more, right above her head, and put some 12-inch figures on it, but I like displaying these too. Otherwise, they just go in a box underneath my bed until October. And I didn't want to do that again. So that is this little corner. Oh, I'm here. This is where I keep all my parts for my Hot Toys figures. Some big boxes. Some little ones. I got these at Lowe's hardware store. Got a label machine so I can label it. There's my subwoofer underneath. A nice picture of Harley on it. And my speaker. Yep, that is this little corner of the room. Alright, so here we have underneath my garage shelf. Do a quick And there's more behind me, but we'll get to that soon. Now this Superman, he's here temporarily because I'm rearranging stuff. He's either gonna go in my living room or maybe just sit right there for now. I don't like having him near my computer, but because of the heat. But it really, my computer, the fans just kind of blow out at the bottom and it just disperses. So my statues don't really get, you know, they're not gonna melt with my computer right here when I play games. But anyway, back to showcasing my pictures. And before we get to them over there, come back around here for my Sideshow bus. Again, not their final place. Where I'm sitting right now, as you can see, my footstools are right here. So I can't even see them anyway. So I gotta do some rearranging. But I wanted to get this out in the first week of the new year. And now we can come over here, if I can. There we go. Should back up some more. Now I am getting the new Poison Ivy, the Deadly Nature one. Red Sonja will be moving over here where this is, and she will go down here somewhere. Ooh, and I have these Harley Quinns. Oh, there's my Fabok Batman bust. I don't have pictures of these three. I'll just show them to you right there. I do have pictures of these two. Hot Toys Harley Quinn. I had to turn the brightness down on my phone because these lights that I have underneath they make everything look washed out on my phone, sadly. And now I gotta scoot over. Oh. There's one more Harley. Two more Harleys. And a Blu-ray player. And this I just made a couple of days ago because I needed to fit the Batmobile in there. And there's Black Widow. I still haven't found a home for her yet, but I got her cheap, so I couldn't pass it up, even though I don't really need her and I don't have room for her. But anyway, we'll get back to her in a minute. I want to chime in and say I don't like this photo of Flash. I'm going to have to redo it this upcoming year. It's too yellow. We'll do the front row first. I don't have outdoor pictures of Wonder Woman yet because I just got her in a couple of weeks ago and it's too cold to do pictures. But I did a video review of her already. I'll be doing another one in the summertime. Late spring, early summer. And now we'll go back to Batman. Oop. There we go. Oh, I get around Wonder Woman here. big joker. I think he weighs 40 pounds. And this is the 6 scale version of him. And zoom out. And there's my Jazz 8 Batmobile. Don't have outdoor pictures of it yet, but I will eventually. I'll be posing a lot of figures on with this, not just the Batmobile. There's Black Widow. Then zoom in. It's nice, the sculpted hair is nice. There's some McFarlane. The Batman. And as I slowly move around here, ooh, I gotta fix her. I dusted with my electric air blower, and I never remembered to put her fur back. Oh, it just makes it look like she was in the wind. Alright, well, we'll start with her because I don't have any outdoor pictures of Siri. But this is a new one I got a couple of weeks ago. I love this better than the old one simply because this is the only outfit I use in the game, The Witcher 3. So it's nice to have this version, even though I had a little version right here. But I wanted Prime 1. This is the bonus, has all the different arms, which are, her arms are right there. You can see Siri hands, just put them back there. Now these two I do have outdoor pictures of. If you hear that noise, it's my heater. Now I'll focus on him for a bit longer. Actually, let me zoom in. There we go. This was my first Prime 1 statue back in, I think, April or May of 2018. And it was the only big statue I had until the beginning of 2020. When I got those two in January 2020 is when I got those two, and my Dark Knight Returns Batman, but he's not in this room right now. I still have it, just not in this room. But yeah, this is my first Prime 1 statue. I love this game, and I think he was $700 something, $700 or $800. I was like, oh, that is way too much money for one thing. Well, yeah, that snowballed out of control. Here's another one I got in December. Don't have outdoor pictures of. Well, the lighting is not good there, but there's reviews on them. I'll be doing pictures of them spring, summer. Ooh, his gun's about to fall out of his hand. I just noticed that. Casualty of dusting. But I'll do one more pan around as I get it, slowly turn around. There we go. And that is underneath my garage shelves. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed the room tour. I tried my best to post my outdoor pictures alongside everything. I'm recording this before I edited it, so I'm hoping I did a good job. If not, well, better luck next year. But I won't be getting too much more stuff. So unless I completely rearrange where everything is now, I won't be doing another tour until next December. Or this December, I should say. Because it's January 1st as I'm recording this. So, hope you enjoyed the tour. Instagram, Serious Lug. Outdoor pictures of everything. Except the new stuff I got in December and November. Because I don't want to go outside in the cold. So, yep. Anyway. Have a great day, everyone. I'll leave you with my favorite two things in my collection. Right there.